Welcome to Daily Principle, where every lesson is designed to sharpen your mind, strengthen your character, and help you take one meaningful step closer to the life you truly want. What if the key to your best year isn't changing everything around you, but changing what you do with everything you already have? The way you absorb knowledge, respond to challenges, reflect on your experiences, and share what you've learned can completely transform your life. In this video, you'll discover powerful principles for becoming wiser, stronger, more disciplined, and more valuable to the people around you. Your personal philosophy may be one of the biggest forces determining how your life turns out. Think of your philosophy like the direction of a sail. The same wind can blow across many boats, yet they can all end up in completely different places. The wind isn't always the deciding factor. The direction of the sail is. Life gives everyone a mixture of opportunities, difficulties, seasons, advantages, and challenges. You can't always choose the circumstances you receive, but you can choose how you respond to them. So don't spend your life wishing for a different wind. Learn to set your sail. Don't constantly wish for easier circumstances. Work on becoming better equipped to handle difficult ones. Don't ask for fewer problems. Develop more skills. Don't complain about the soil you're given. Learn how to make something valuable grow in it. That's why developing your own philosophy matters. Build principles that guide your decisions. Create a philosophy for your work, your finances, your relationships, and your personal growth. But don't stop with good ideas. A philosophy has little value if you refuse to put it into practice. If you want to make this year different, there are several things you need to do. First, get serious about your life. Your future deserves your attention. Your health matters, your family matters, your financial situation matters. The person you're becoming matters. Whether you succeed or fail, whether you build a secure future or drift into one you never intended, these are serious matters. Life contains incredible possibilities, but it also contains real difficulties. Some people discover the principles that help them move forward, while others remain stuck because they never take the time to understand what needs to change. So don't treat your future casually. You're not here simply to be entertained. You're here to learn, grow, improve, and make the most of the opportunities available to you. Second, get smarter. Never become careless about learning. Pay attention to useful ideas. Take notes. Study the information that can improve your life. Don't assume that hearing something once means you've mastered it. You can hear the same lesson several times and suddenly understand something you completely missed before. Repetition, reflection, and application deepen understanding. Make learning a serious part of your life. Study your own experiences too. If you have a difficult week, don't simply complain about it and move on. Ask yourself what it can teach you. What decision went wrong? What could you have handled differently? What should you repeat and what should you change? Sometimes the best way to learn how to do something correctly is to experience doing it incorrectly. Mistakes can become valuable teachers when you are willing to study them. Read about successful people. Study their decisions, their failures, their habits, and their methods. Learn from people who succeeded and learn from people who failed. Your goal should always be to become wiser through experience and education. Third, get moving. Knowledge only becomes powerful when you use it. You can leave a seminar with a notebook full of ideas, but those ideas are still only seeds until you plant them. There may be letters you've been avoiding, conversations you need to have, responsibilities you've postponed, or decisions you've been afraid to make. Go home and handle them. Don't allow neglect to quietly destroy your days. Small, unfinished responsibilities can eventually become major problems. Take care of what you can today. You don't begin by mastering the most complicated disciplines. You start with the small ones. Handle the simple responsibilities consistently, and you'll gradually become capable of handling much larger challenges. Discipline grows through practice. Fourth, get better. There is always room for improvement. If you want your circumstances to change, begin by asking how you can change. You may not be able to control the economy, other people's behavior, the seasons, unexpected problems, or every circumstance that enters your life, but you can control your preparation. Become wiser. become stronger, become better. Build your ability to think clearly. Strengthen your courage. Improve your communication. Develop your discipline. Increase your knowledge. Become more capable of handling pressure. Strength is not limited to physical power. You can strengthen your patience, confidence, character, determination, creativity, and ability to solve problems. The next time life brings you a difficult season, you want to meet it as a stronger version of yourself. You can't always change the wind, but you can adjust the sail. You can't control every season, but you can prepare yourself for whatever season comes next. So take your philosophy seriously, keep learning, take action, build discipline, improve yourself every day. The future doesn't require you to control everything around you. It requires you to become the kind of person who can make the most of whatever comes your way. The third principle is to keep getting better. None of us has reached the point where there is nothing left to improve. I've had to grow, learn, and change myself. And there are 4 words I want you to remember as part of that process. The first is absorb. Develop the ability to take in everything valuable around you. Be like a sponge. Pay attention to what you see, what you hear, what you experience, and what other people are willing to teach you. Don't simply attend an experience and then leave it behind. Take something meaningful from it. When you return home, turn what you've learned into something useful for the people around you. Share the lessons, the experiences, and the insights you've gained. But you can't give away what you never took the time to absorb. So pay attention, take it all in, learn from the people around you, absorb as much wisdom and experience as you possibly can. The second word is respond. Life is constantly presenting you with opportunities, challenges, and people who need something from you. Don't become so disconnected that nothing touches you. When you see someone struggling, allow their situation to reach your heart. When you encounter a problem, don't simply walk past it. Let it challenge you. Let it inspire you to become part of the solution. Being touched by life doesn't mean allowing difficulties to destroy you. It means remaining human enough to care and strong enough to respond. The third word is reflect. At the end of each day, take a few moments to review what happened, what went well, what didn't, what could you have done differently, what did you learn. Do the same at the end of the week. Review the decisions you made, the conversations you had, the opportunities you took, and the ones you missed. At the end of the month, look back again. Reflection turns experience into wisdom. You're essentially replaying the events of your own life and studying what they can teach you. The more carefully you examine your experiences, the more valuable those experiences become. Imagine what your next year could look like if you actually paid attention to what this year is teaching you. And the fourth word is share. Don't keep everything you've learned locked inside yourself. You have an opportunity to influence people through your knowledge, your experience, your character, and your example. Reach beyond yourself. Help people. Encourage them. Share what has helped you grow, and don't limit your influence to money or business. Let people experience something better because they crossed paths with you. Now, if you want to make this your strongest year yet, get excited. I'm not talking about temporary excitement that disappears after a few days. I'm talking about deep excitement that creates commitment. The kind of inner energy that makes you say, "Give me the opportunity, and I'll find a way to handle it." Get excited about your abilities. Get excited about what you can learn. Get excited about what you can become. But be careful of one destructive habit: complaining. Complaining can begin as something small, but if you keep feeding it, it can become a permanent way of thinking. It changes the way you see everything. One of the biggest enemies you need to confront is pessimism. Pessimism trains your mind to focus only on what is wrong. Of course, life has problems. Nobody needs to pretend otherwise. But you don't have to allow the negative side of life to become the only side you see. Take charge of your mind. When harvest time comes, take responsibility for what you've produced. Look honestly at your choices. Did you make the calls you needed to make? Did you have the difficult conversations? Did you write the letters? Did you stay consistent? Did you use your days wisely? Whatever the result, own it. Don't complain about a harvest you helped create. Study it, learn from it, and decide what you're going to plant differently next time. And if you've worked hard, achieved something meaningful, and done your best to create value, don't apologize for succeeding. Success doesn't need an apology when it comes from honest effort, discipline, and service to others. But there's one commitment worth making. Don't measure your success only by the money you earn or the products you create. Help people improve their lives. When someone spends a week, a month, or even a lifetime around you, let them become better because of that relationship. Talk about financial success, but also talk about character. Talk about discipline, courage, personal growth, responsibility, and becoming everything you're capable of becoming. Encourage people to accept meaningful challenges instead of settling for less. Because the greatest success isn't simply improving your own life, it's becoming the kind of person whose presence helps improve the lives of others. Absorb, respond, reflect, share. Develop those 4 abilities, and you'll give yourself a much greater chance of becoming wiser, stronger, and better than you were before. Your best year won't happen by accident. It begins when you decide to absorb every valuable lesson, respond with courage, reflect on your experiences, and share what you've learned with others. Stop complaining about the wind and start adjusting your sail. Get better, get stronger, take responsibility, and become the kind of person whose life makes a difference wherever you go. If this message inspired you to become wiser, stronger, and better, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Daily Principle, and turn on notifications for more powerful lessons that can help you transform your life.